After 9 long months, Innovate Wrestling returns today. Check it out. I'm Innovate Wrestling promoter Tony Givens, and this is Innovate Wrestling TV. We are back right here on YouTube. We will be back every single Saturday at noon. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn notifications on so you do not miss a single episode. In our absence in the last 9 months, a lot of things have happened. One of those big things, one of the hottest things in Innovate Wrestling has been the best of 7 series between Toby Farley and Caleb Courageous. Recently, at Fire on the Mountain in Kingsport, Tennessee, that feud came to a head when Toby Farley defeated Caleb Courageous in one of the most brutal matches we have ever seen to win the best of 7 series. So the question is, what is next for both Toby Farley and Caleb Courageous? Well, we caught up with Caleb Courageous just a couple of weeks ago, and he gave us some answers about his future plans.
Everyone's been asking me, what's next? What's next for Caleb after the best of 7 series? And all I can think about is the fact that for years, I've been so loyal to Innovate Wrestling. I've been so loyal to Kingsport, Tennessee. I think I deserve a reward, a present, if you will. No, better yet, I deserve a gift. And on September 28th in Kingsport, Tennessee, at the Civic Auditorium, I want the best champion that Innovate, Smoky Mountain, and anyone else in this company or this state has ever seen. I want Jason the Gift Kincaid.
It has been signed, Jason the Gift Kincaid, the man who was champion in Innovate Wrestling for nearly 6 years. He will take on Caleb Courageous when we return to Kingsport for Innovate or Die on Saturday, September 28th. You don't want to miss that. And fans, yes, we are giving away 200 free children's tickets to that event. But to get those tickets, you have to go to innovatewrestling.com, click the ticket link, and you can get those tickets right there. No scams, no cons. We are actually giving away 200 free children's tickets when we return to Kingsport. You don't want to miss any of our events in Kingsport because all of our events in Kingsport, Tennessee are very, very special. And the last time that we were in Kingsport, Tennessee, it was Fire on the Mountain. And on that night, we had a match with some very unique stipulations. It was Jordan Cage taking on Kenzie Page in a match where if Jordan lost, his manager, John Hawkins, would have to be at ringside and manage in a dress for the next 90 days. Well, due to a miscommunication between Jordan Cage and John Hawkins, Kenzie Page was able to come out on top. We have not heard from John Hawkins since that humiliating defeat. However, this morning, John sent in this statement and broke his silence.
September 28th, Kingsport, Tennessee, at the hallowed halls of the Civic Auditorium. You're going to want to be able to get your tickets now, my little Sharpies, my little permanent markers. You're going to be able to see history. You're going to be able to see something that's so incredible that you're going to want to tell your friends about it because, man, you don't want to miss this, okay? What's going to happen? What's going to happen is my guy who's been laying waste to everyone, my thoroughbred, my new star, Caleb Courageous. In fact, JHP's crown jewel. It's got a ring to it, doesn't it? It really does. I don't know where I've heard that before. Of course I know where I've heard it before, but things change, things move along. When one king dies, there's another king take that king's place. And in order to fulfill this prophecy, we've got a little action coming for JHP, because it's not just any event, it's not just any opponent. It's a man that I have put on a pedestal for many, many years. I mean, go back to this guy's debut, and I'm talking about him on the stick. I'm on commentary many, many moons ago, and I'm saying this guy is the future of wrestling, and boy, was I right, as I always am. You know, so we're gonna have you Gift Aside, Giftburg, Gift Vegas, whatever you're saying this week. It's all cute and it's awesome and we get it, all right? You're a bad dude, Jason Kincaid. And man, you, Chase Owens, you guys helped build the modern empire of Innovate Wrestling. You helped mold modern wrestling in Kingsport. The Ron Wrights and the Whitey Caldwells of the modern day. And that's exactly what Caleb Courageous is doing. That's what my crown jewel is doing. And that's what he's going to continue to do, Jason. So let me tell you what's going to happen, all right? There's been some ups and downs. Everybody thinks so anyway, all right? They're not giving me credit for having a plan, and that's okay. We have ups and downs sometimes. We really do. Sometimes you just can't figure out why, and sometimes you think everything's picture perfect, and it just isn't. Sometimes. But that's not going to be this time. No. So this time what's going to happen is, Jason, you're going to come to town. You're going to sign some wonderful pictures. You're going to have your big face back there on your big banner. And everybody's going to come tell you how great you are, because you are great. But you know what? Caleb's just a little bit better. Caleb's a little bit faster. Caleb's a lot more violent. And a lot more bloodthirsty. And after this classic match is finished and he's pinned your shoulders 1, 2, 3, I can tell you what's not going to happen, Jason. He's not going to come over to you like the great indie darling matches of modern day. And you're not going to go, you know what, kid? That was great. Here's my hand. Because if you do that, well, it'll be a miracle, because you'll be on your butt looking at the ceiling of the hallowed halls of the Civic Auditorium. But let's just say, for argument's sake, that you get up and you put your hand out. He will break your fingers, all right? He will spit on your carcass. Because that is what I bring to the table. Somebody comes with John Hawkins. They're never the same, man. They're never the same. I bring a little bit of violence to what I do, because violence is golden, and that's what I love. Evil comes in many shapes, sizes, and forms. And let me tell you, I love them all. I worship the dark, and that will never change. So everybody who comes with me gets the rub. They get that evil rub. They get that one little thing that lets you know you can't trust a single soul in this world. You get that thing that lets them know John Hawkins is the way, and John Hawkins is the light. And they also know that when you stick your little hand out to say, oh, that was a great match, that if we entertain you, it's purely by accident. I can assure you. This leads me to another entertaining thing. Because I love women's wrestling. It's just so entertaining. Kinsey, Paige, Henry, you got so lucky. You got so lucky, and man, it's gonna be great seeing me in a dress, isn't it? It's gonna be so awesome. But let me tell you, Kinsey, you should have took the home ec when I told you to. You should have went to the little courses on how to hold your tea. You should have figured out how to set a table. You know what I'm saying? Because what you've done is you've pissed me off, and nobody walks away from that. So I want you to listen very closely, all right? Look into my eyes and listen very closely, Kenzie. You're big enough to be in the match. You're big enough, you're old enough to be in the ring. I don't care if you bring your daddy, you bring your grandpa, you bring your family, you bring a brother. I don't give a damn who you bring. Bring the U.S. Army for all I care. Here's the deal, Kenzie. I want you to bring 2 partners. 2 partners. because I'm going to have a 6-man elimination match. I had to go to Tony Givens himself. I had to go to the bookers, the committee, and I had to beg. But it made it a little easier when I told them the big news flash for today. The big news flash is John Hawkins, September 28th. I'm not going to be there. That's right. I'm not going to be in the hallowed halls of Kingsport, Tennessee's Civic Auditorium. And I'm not only not going to be there, but my cornerstone is not going to be there. Because where I go, he goes. And we got a little business to take care of, see? You're going to be with me. Chris Richards is going to be with John Hawkins in New York City. That's right, the Big Apple, for a little business opportunity. You'll know about it soon enough, but it's JHP related, I can assure you. But I didn't leave JHP without being in good hands. So, in this match, I'm going to have the Cutthroat himself, the most dangerous man that we have in JHP, the most dangerous man in Innovate Wrestling, because you never know what he's going to do. He earned the name. Josh Cody is going to be in the match. Picture perfect Jordan Cage. He's got a little bit of payback for you. And I can guarantee you this, they will not care to slap your face. They will not care to stretch your muscles. They will not care to break your bones. There's a bonus in it for them. And my third man, well, let's just say this. I wanted to right some wrongs. You know, we all make them every now and then, me rarer than others, but I needed to right some wrongs. And I did. And you'll find out. Yeah, you'll find out. September 28th, Kingsport, Tennessee at the Civic Auditorium. JHP's coming. And we're bringing hell with us.
There you have it, September 28th. It will be a 6-person elimination match as Kenzie Page teams with the tag team of Beauty and the Beast, Nate Wild and Ethan Cage, as they take on the John Hawkins Promotions trio of Jordan Cage, Josh Cody, and a mystery partner. Who will it be? Only John Hawkins knows. Do you have any guesses? If you do, leave them in the comments below. That's our question today. Who is going to be John Hawkins' mystery partner? Let us know in the comments below. That situation is definitely heating up. But another hot situation here in Innovate Wrestling is the brother versus brother feud between former tag team champions, the Cross Brothers, Aden and Christian Cross. It was back at Motown Mania in Morristown when the younger brother, Aden Cross, turned his back on his big brother, Christian, in a controversial, surprising fashion. Well, they went and faced off one-on-one for the first time ever in Kingsport at Collision Course. In that match, it was Aden Cross defeating his older brother, Christian Cross. Well, that leads us to today's featured matchup. It is the rematch between Aden and Christian, and it took place at Fire on the Mountain, and we are going to show it to you right now.
That was an impact.
They have separated some shoulders right there. Here we've got, what the?
He's going for a
chair.
chair.
Wait a minute.
Right over here in front of us.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Man.
Lay it in there. I mean, what a shot.
Jeez.
Going to break the count. Very wise decision, but the referee's going to have to try to get this back in the ring. He's going to have to get out of the ring here and start inserting some authority.
Christian's going to take a walk around the ring here.
Gentlemen, it's about to get interesting.
Oh,
good
God!
God!
My God!
Holy smokes!
That was right in front of us. That was full
I think
contact.
that would have been good from 65 yards in Neyland Stadium.
And
Jesus.
he's dead.
Oh, my God.
What impact, what force.
Well, Christian apparently wants to teach his brother a lesson from the first time, and apparently he didn't teach him enough of a lesson.
Enziguri there by Aden Cross, and going to go to the ropes here. Oh, from behind. And again, this personal brother rivalry here getting bitter in Kingsport.
Okay, see, now this is the attitude Christian needs to have. all the time. This aggressive killer attitude. You give both the Cross brothers this aggressive killer attitude, and you're going to have a great, great tag team.
Well, Christian may have hit the back of his head there. He's kind of stuck upside down. Aden.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's in a
man.
predicament right here.
Oh, he's got him in the proverbial tree of woe.
There's a term in this sport called a receipt, and he's getting it right now.
Kevin Sullivan would be proud.
He's getting kicked in the chest over and over again. That's for sure.
Aden Cross pummeling there with his kicks.
Oh,
With that
God.
second buckle. Oh, man. Again, as I've said many times before, that's a very thin layer of padding over a steel turnbuckle, folks. There is no give to that. There is no way you can get around that that's going to injure somebody every time.
And you know there is just no level of animosity in a fight like there is between two brothers.
Aiden's going to try and, well, it didn't work out for him. He tried to get a 10 count out of that.
Christian rolled back into the ring. And, of course, I think the new attitude of Aden Cross, he'd be happy with a count-out victory. He'd go home tonight celebrating that he beat his brother by count-out. But that's not the way Christian wants it. Oh, my, nearly went through the ropes.
Good grief.
Very awkward way to hit the turnbuckles.
Sideways. He went between the top and the middle.
First pin attempt for the matchup here is a 2. Aden Cross didn't really put a lot of effort into that, and it paid off. It didn't pay off.
Now he's just patting him. Just it's not full effect shots. It's just agitating. It's just little jabs and stuff. Oh, Christian moved out of the way of that one.
Aden coming at a full steam. Christian backs out in time. Look out. The German suplex bridge.
With a bridge. Man.
Nicely executed, but a 2 count, Mike Cooper.
Not quite enough to put him away. There's too much animosity here. It's going to take more than this to end this one. Somebody's going to get beat up and real good tonight, and I'm going to enjoy every minute of this.
Listen to the Kingsport crowd here. They're getting on fire for Christian Cross, but Aden quickly silences them. Oh, man, in a stiff right.
Oh, he's got him hooked up there in a very awkward position.
Well, if Christian Cross had any dreams of late-night plans, they're about to get shattered, folks.
Yeah.
I don't think Aden wants any nieces or nephews. I really don't think he does after this.
Referee's warning him.
Oh, man, nice counter.
Kind of glad he did that because what was coming wasn't going to be pretty.
It's desperation from Christian Cross, but here a returning point, vital moment of the matchup here, folks. As both men are down, the referee going to look like start a 10 count, possibly. Whomever gets to their feet first, they may have the advantage going forward, Dan.
Both men getting to their feet at the same time here.
Cross a little quicker there.
Christian got out of the way of Cross.
That
He got out of the way of Aden, excuse me.
That
Getting
was
all
a
crossed
stiff
up.
forearm shot.
Pun intended.
Got him up here.
White noise!
Well,
It may be over.
Oh, man.
Had the leg hooked, but not enough to put away his brother here.
not going to put him away that easy, I guess.
Christian picking Aden up again. Got him in that Samoan drop position. Aden able to shrug him off.
Aden desperately looking for a break here.
Back elbow.
Reverse Hurricane Rana there.
He hit the back of his head on that Hurricane Rana. There's a running knee. Shining Wizard kick, maybe.
Not enough to put away Christian. As this match continues, again, this bitter personal feud between the two brothers. The score going to be settled here tonight.
Just brutal on each other.
Now Aden going upstairs here. Maybe a moonsault or something coming here. Oh!
He stomped both feet out from underneath him.
That was very innovative.
Now Aden's caught in the tree of woe.
Uh-oh. Christian just looked at Aden, and Aden looked at Christian, and Aden's begging him off.
He's begging for mercy here. He said, I don't want none.
He said,
I think he's saying, I'm sorry right now, yeah.
He's going to...
Oh! Right to the rib. God. Good God in heaven. Those shots are... Oh, now he's kicking him right in the face.
that is just vicious.
I think he connected with the rib, shoulder, the face, everything right there. He got it all.
And Christian, once again, he's got him hooked up. DDT!
Taylor DDT! And that may be it. Cover for the win and a near fall.
Wow.
Close, so close.
I thought that was it.
Christian looking for that vital win, looking for the bragging rights of knowing that he can defeat his brother here tonight in a place they've had many great matches together as a duo.
They better not waste any time going up, though. Too much.
Oh.
And this fight is bitter. It's not been a technical wrestling match. It's been a fight, a lot of hard blows and strikes. Personal here as they're going to go up high red here. Moving over the superplex here. Bad spot to be in, gentlemen.
Christian's blocking him.
Jockeying for position.
Neither man is really moving.
Two brothers hanging from the middle here.
You saw Aden's. Oh, wow. He's just slapping him in the back there, trying to get better positioning there. Christian's up.
Top.
Oh, man.
The superplex. It took it out of both of them. He's got a cover. He's got a hand on him. No.
Oh, man.
Well, I thought it was over there. Not quite.
Aden could only get a hand across him. That's all he could get to pin him. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute here. Now, we're talking that this is a foreign object that we may be talking about DQ right here. Now, the referee's doing the right thing, getting involved here, taking that strap from him. Oh, right now, got a low blow.
He went low. Very low.
Now, come on, man. That's your brother, for God's sakes. Oh,
man.
Spins him around, drops him.
Modified suplex.
Oh, he's had it two.
Only a 2 count?
He kicked out after the low blow.
Oh, my God.
Okay. That takes some serious animosity to be able to kick out after that.
That's testicular fortitude of steel right there, folks. He's out.
After a low blow, I'll give credit where credit's due. That would have put me down.
Got him in a waist lock here to try to maybe go for another German. But Christian fighting now for his life. Laying those shots in, and they're hurting, folks.
He is just beating him down.
Beating the tar out of him. Oh, he's got him. Oh, he's going to try to maybe powerbomb him here on pile driver. Oh, look out. Great counter. Super kick.
Back into that pile driver position. Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. If this doesn't do it, I don't know what will.
Well, we've got some activity over here on the aisle. Watch out. Oh, wait a minute. Jeff Conley. Jeff Conley. And it has to be disqualification. The referee rings the bell.
Okay.
What in the hell is going on here? Why are they out here? Conley. Hilarious.
They're
almighty.
laying waste to Christian out here.
The referee's on the outside begging for help. Somebody to come out here. Is there somebody on the monitor? We need to get some help out here. The Giant! Oh, God! Right to the face.
Kicked him right in the face.
Travis Lee. Man. Well, Dylan McQueen, Conley, and Travis Lee, all three are out here.
They're saying a violent assault here on Christian Cross. God, somebody stop this! We've got some activity. We have some help coming. Tyler Foshi, J.C. Adams. They've seen enough.
Conley and Lee are heading for the hills, along with McQueen. And Travis Lee's picked up Aden.
Have they picked up the serve? What's going on? I understand what we've seen here. It looks like Aden Cross has been recruited.
We're running this.
There you see it. Aden Cross joining forces with Dylan McQueen and Jeff Conley and their band of misfits. What's going to happen next? Be there in Kingsport, Tennessee, September 28th to find out as we present Innovate or Die. And don't forget, we have 200 free kids tickets we are giving away at InnovateWrestling.com. But don't forget to visit our social media, Innovate Wrestling on both Facebook and Instagram, Innovate PW on Twitter. And we will be right back here next week, 12 noon, with a new episode of Innovate Wrestling TV as we see Toby Farley take on the debuting Patrick Scott. It's going to be a great match. You don't want to miss it. Next week, right here on Innovate Wrestling TV.